But you hear, kind of gonna make Verity proud. Gotta get bigger.
Oh my god.
Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and mentally talk with Mijik in my Now, the tick usually give me this ability. Would I be able to go ahead and establish some sort of connection like this, trying to talk, like reach out to that whisper?
Make an intelligence ability check.
Okay.
Can I help since my intelligence is so high with hers?
You backed up, bro. You don't want any part of this conversation right now.
You're right. That's fair. That's fair. You're right. I am not close. I'm making sure the prisoners don't run away. How about that?
That's a 22.
Yeah, your minds start to meld.
Shit, Jonathan.
Verity is... Thanks. Appreciate that. Verity is going to go ahead and like kind of reach out to that voice and say, You don't sound like the Mijik I know.
I want to make you proud.
Make you proud.
Need to feed.
Verity is going to say, you know what? Verity, can I do an insight check to see if this is indeed the Mijik I knew? Can Verity try to establish that kind of connection?
Sure. Make an insight check.
Would I get any sort of advantage for being inside its mind?
Sure.
That's a 19.
So you're trying to determine what exactly the insight check?
I'm trying to determine if this is indeed Mijik and not something that maybe did something to hurt.
It is, though a evolved version.
Okay, so I can still feel.
I mean, you feel Mijik, but like it is literally like hundreds of different mimics with slightly different bends on the personality, all like speaking to you as like one cohesive whole, like almost like a hive mind.
Okay. I'd like to see if I can isolate my Mijik from the hive mind.
Okay. Yeah, make another intelligence ability check.
All right. And I'm gonna ask for this again. Would I be able to get any advantage of that, given the fact that I spent...
Probably not with this one.
Okay, no worries. That's a 24.
I'm loving it.
You're actually unable to.
Okay.
Guidance. I might do it this
time. If someone would like to give me guidance, I would take that. But
I can get that actually. I can get it for you.
Perfect, because I don't know the number.
I don't either, but I'll find it. I'll pay for it if you want to continue.
Go ahead and roll a d4 then.
That's a 28 total.
Verity.
Would that allow
you managed to link up? Yeah.
Yes! And I'm gonna...
DC was 25.
Holy shit! Literally, that would have been a nat 20. That would have been me rolling a nat 20. Alright, so Verity is gonna go ahead and say, There you are! There's my Mijik!
It's kind of crowded in here, Verity.
Considering Verity is talking, Verity is gonna say, I missed you, Mijik!
I missed you too.
You found me! I'm so proud of you!
Tried really hard.
I see! You went
We tried.
What are all these other friends that you found?
We tried.
Just add-ons. We got hungry. Sorry about the village.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's so
Verity is gonna nod and just keep in mind the huge, momentous thing it has become. And she's gonna say, I know you are. I know you're sorry. There's just a lot more of you than there used to be. But what if we
guard the city?
City.
You know what? I think that's a good idea. But you know what I like even more? I want to take my Midget home with me. What do you say that we split off and we have all the younglings guard, and you can come with me again? I've missed you.
We can.
Verity's gonna go ahead and just take a somber moment. Can Verity see if she can think of a mad science way in order to separate all of them? Any
Sure,
way,
I
any
could.
floor of
Make
how
an intelligence ability check.
If the only reason they like you is because of Midget, though, do you want to separate Midget?
I was gonna say, don't take the only
But they
nice one
each
away.
have drives from Midget. So I don't know if that would stop when Midget is gone.
Well,
Do
if
we
you
wanna
don't
find
know,
out?
you want to risk it? Yeah.
Do you want to find out?
Do we want to find that out?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, Verity would want to. Yeah.
Oh,
it might be
boy.
reckless, but yeah, Verity would want to do that.
I'm gonna hold an action for dimensional door.
Now,
Hold
would
an
this be
action
any-
for I told you so.
Would this be any specific intelligence, like Arcana or?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, if you're allowing Arcana, I'll take that.
Oh,
Come
I
on,
can
nat
totally
20.
help
Come
if
on,
I
nat
was
20. Oh, it's only a 19.
No, you're unaware of any type of magic that could, short of cutting it out, which doesn't seem like a great idea. It's like magic is really in there, you know.
Okay.
You're not sure. Maybe with some more research, you might be able to find a way. But as far as you know, there's nothing you can do at this point in time.
Okay, Verity's gonna say, of course you can guard the town. If these ones are gonna have to be with you, well then, I guess there's just more Mijiks to love and snuggle with.
Eat the werewolves. Eat the werewolves.
And the undead.
I think this town would be happy with you as a protector.
Talk about building a fucking army.
Can I, Verity or Jonathan?
Yeah.
Out of character, obviously, for a second here. It seems like a really good idea could be if we could feed it, but teach it that anyone who comes in with a certain sigil or sign is allowed to pass through safely.
Absolutely.
And then we could sell the sigils if you don't want to be eaten.
Or, yeah.
So, I think that might be a good long-term plan. But I'm Verity's more going to be currently more concerned with trying to make this Mijic the master of all the Mijics, because it is already demonstrated that it can't control different things because of all the different elements of it. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can, if I don't know of any like crazy thing that would allow me to split off my Mijic, I think I'm gonna go for the next best thing.
I dare you to hug it.
I am. I'm going to hug it. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to tell my Mijic to see if he could eat the others. If he is so hungry that he could eat the others, so only the true Mijic lives.
I feel like it would be all those other mimics versus Midget at that point.
The thing is, as soon as he gets
Or-
one, he now is twice as powerful as every other
Exactly.
individual.
Exactly. If
One
he has
by
the element
one.
of surprise, 1 becomes 2, then it's 2 against 1, then it's going to be 3 against 1, then 4, then 5, then 6.
Or is it just an expression of his different personalities because he ate like 100 people and so they're just like lots of voices inside of him? Like,
Eating
he might just have schizophrenia, bro.
That's what I'm thinking.
Like, unironically.
But when I went into his brain, it was described to me as
Multiple
many
consciousness, yeah.
versions of the same Mijic, and he explained it as many different Mijics.
Can you
So
check if it's schizophrenia or if there's actually thousands of mimics?
I did read that book on psychology. That did go over psychological disorders. Clear, could I determine if this is?
Yeah, make a medicine check with advantage.
Ooh.
This is why we
Damn.
read, folks.
This is why we
This is why wizards read. 'Cause
Yes,
we're
this is why
nerds.
every library I go into, I stay in it.
That's a 21.
21.
Interesting.
Looking at the state of Mijik, it looks like they've been through a lot. So you notice there are a lot of different battle scars having to make its way across the land. It's taking a toll on it. You know, like parts of it are barely holding on at the edges. It wouldn't be difficult to assume that there's potentially some mental cracks in the psyche.
Okay. So, in that case, and here's where I'm really
How many? And like you don't know if it's like 5 Mijiks and then like a bunch of splinters or 1 and a bunch of splinters. It's like hard to necessarily determine like the extent of that, but there's something going on from a mental perspective.
Now, I am going to go ahead and go to another level of asking for stuff, so Clear, please bear with me. But
Okay.
I currently have a mental connection with what I believe to be the true Mijik, the one that I...
The true, there can
found-
only be one.
There can only be one! Get
The
out of here!
Highlander Midget.
I have found my Highlander Midget. I would like to see if I can essentially, through a mental link, try to use our pre-existing bond and the magic that connects me to this Mijik specifically, and see if I can pour in healing to see if I can repair this Mijik, both physically and psychologically. Not the connected ones, but simply this one.
Okay. How close are you to Mijik at this point?
Verity would be consistently walking over.
Okay. It's these tentacles kind of on either side, like wrap around you
Verity
and start kind of like pushing you closer to Mijik.
Verity would consistently be walking, you know, tentacles, no tentacles. Verity's not going to flinch. Verity is right now conversing with Mijik.
You're just going to see this large mouth just open up. This is about 15 feet high, just this gaping
Oh god.
mouth, with just razor sharp teeth.
Verity's not even going to blink. She is going to accept this. She trusts and knows her Mijik.
I'm going to walk into the mouth.
Yep.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session, as we walk into the mouth of the Mijik.